Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story, Bayzoo. Everybody knows about Bayzoo by now. If you don't, he's from Chicago. Only thing he wants to do is become a rapper. Imagine that. Had no idea why Bayzoo didn't want to get a regular job. I probably do. Imagine that. Maybe it was hard for Bayzoo to get a regular job. He was a notorious felon. Imagine being a notorious felon. But let's get back to Bayzoo, though. Who is Bayzoo? Imagine that.
Last night I was live, high as hell.
Okay.
I did like a 6, popped like 3 perk 30s. I was fried,
Okay.
baked, over baked.
Okay.
Y'all bogus, man. Y'all supposed to get on my ass. Zoo, get your ass off live. I said, Zoo interview on the way, man. No jumping.
Okay.
WAP ain't sitting down unless they got that money on, man.
Okay.
And you motherfucker want to interview me, man. Y'all got to kick them duties out, book me. I ain't never did no interview before. I felt like it was way through over time, though. Like, it's going to be very, very interesting. Y'all make sure y'all...
Bayzoo is one of those individuals. He wasn't really known for doing too many interviews. He was just mainly known for being on the streets, committing crimes. Imagine being known for being on the streets, committing crimes. But either way, Bayzoo, he said, you know what? I want to become famous. I want to become a superstar. I want to become like little Durk. He started putting himself out there. Imagine putting yourself out there. Just for fortune, just for fame. End of the day, only thing Bayzoo got, imagine that. You know what? He got what came with the streets. Don't forget Bayzoo, he said he's from the streets, from the trenches. Let's get back to it.
No, man, tune in. No jumper, man. She'll be dropping any day now.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my interview, drop a video right behind that. Then my project going to be at the end of the month. I'm in mode, man. Y'all been waiting on this shit, man. I'm ready, Joe. No, I ain't missing no earring, man. My earrings at the police station, this one of the ones I had left. You know, I had 2 sets. My big ones out. When I got locked up in Chicago, I ain't never go get my shit from the station. I paid $7,000 for them earrings, man. Bogus as hell. Them motherfuckers probably on Home in the Field more or something right now. Folks back there snoring like a motherfucker. Yeah, man. This shit gonna work out how it work out though. Y'all just be patient, man. I'm trying to see what video should I drop. I'm gonna drop a video right out of...
Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Bayzoo, at least not the right way. Somebody did something bad to Bayzoo. They caught him at the wrong time. I mean, imagine that. Was it the wrong time? You know what I mean. Wrong time for Bayzoo, at least. It's a terrible thing, it really is. But either way, Bayzoo, he was about that life. Bayzoo, he was from the trenches. Bayzoo, matter of fact, Bayzoo thought he was, you know what? He knew how to move on these streets. Maybe he didn't know how to move on these streets. Because believe it or not, he made it to his mid-30s. Imagine that. A whole lot of these individuals never made it to their mid-30s, especially from those streets of Chicago. So Bayzoo, he was kind of like Blood Money. I think Blood Money made it to his mid-30s too. Imagine that. Have to admit, your mid-30s is somewhat young, but it's old. Being a gangster, imagine in your mid-30s being old, being a gangster.
You drop though. When the interview drop, I'm gonna drop my video right back after the interview. Y'all gonna tune in. I know that bitch gonna go up.
Okay.
It's my very first interview. I've been denying interviews for 10 years, you feel me? So, y'all finna get this shit raw and uncut, man. I ain't cutting no corners.
Believe it or not, Bayzoo, he wasn't ducking interviews for all them years. He was going in and out of jail for all of them years. Imagine that. Bayzoo is what you call a jailbird. Imagine being a jailbird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Imagine being a jailbird. So imagine that. I was just about to say jailbird. Bayzoo went from being a jailbird to, he said, you know what, I don't want to be a rapper. Imagine you want to be a rapper just like that. Okay.
I don't answer police questions, that's the only thing. But you know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't criminate, man, y'all gonna get this shit from the horse's mouth. Y'all know all these bloggers be making their own perspective on how they look at a motherfucker, and y'all follow suit. Y'all believe everything y'all hear.
Okay.
You feel me? So now y'all finna get this shit raw and uncut. Make sure y'all tune in.
Okay.
No trouble.
Okay.
That might be my one and my only interview. You know, I don't like being up on that camera, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. It wasn't his last and only interview, but it was close enough to it. Imagine that. Bayzoo, he wanted to be a famous gangster. Imagine he wanted to be a famous gangster. Did he want to be like John Gotti? Imagine that. Bayzoo Gotti. I'm just talking that shit. But either way, Bayzoo's gone right now. And the individual who did this to him, they're still on the run. Why did they do it to Bayzoo? You know what it is? I think Bayzoo, his past life done caught up to him. Imagine that. Imagine your past life done mess around and catch up to you.
Okay. I
Okay.
don't like being up on that camera at all, but I had to. This shit getting out of hand. Niggas be creating false narratives and shit, and I just sit back quiet and I don't really be responding besides me going on live, you feel me, talking to y'all, letting y'all know how this shit go.
Okay.
That's the authenticity about this shit though. Like, I just be real authentic.
Okay.
You know, communicating with y'all, so like,
Criminals.
I don't be feeling like I need no interview shit. Y'all be interviewing me when I'm on live. Goddamn it, y'all ask me
Criminals.
the one questions.
Criminals.
No, I ain't doing no Vlad at all, gang.
Okay.
At all, nowhere near. The only motherfucker I sit down with for free, man. The only motherfucker I sit down with for free that want to see me do something with myself is Gilly and Wallow.
Okay.
I fuck with these you, but I ain't sitting down for free, gang. Ain't no question. I
Okay.
ain't sitting down for free.
Bayzoo is one of those individuals. He didn't want to get a regular job, and he's a criminal. He needed money. So he tried to be a rapper. He tried to get paid for interviews. Imagine that. Imagine trying to get paid for interviews. Only thing Bayzoo did was put his face out there, put his life out there for individuals studying. And say, you know what? Okay. Have a better understanding of who this individual is who call himself Bayzoo. Baby kids. Imagine that. Imagine baby kids. Okay.
Y'all can feel like I'm not it. Like, whatever. See, I don't be into all that journalist playground. I don't be in that type of playground. So, like, whatever Adam got going on with no jumper,
Okay.
like he ain't that or whatever it is, that's y'all own perspective. That ain't what I did the interview for. I did my
Superstar.
interview to
I
talk
want to
about
be a
what type of time I'm on,
superstar.
what I'm doing and how I'm prospering with my career and everything else. You get what I'm saying? Like, we ain't.
These notorious criminals like Bayzoo, they tell you what type of time they on. They never tell you what time they have to go to work. Imagine that. These individuals never would tell you what time they have to go to work, what time they on. Imagine that. Trying to be a tough guy. Either way, Bayzoo's gone right now, but it's not just Bayzoo. Whole lot of these individuals, what time they on. Imagine what time they on. Unfortunately, if they're not on their 9 to 5, it's a bad look. Imagine that. Imagine not being on 9 to 5, it's a bad look. It's a terrible thing if you think about it. Okay. Okay.
Learning about who not it. I don't involve myself with whatever they got going on besides I check my back end and get going, gang. I don't sit around and gossip. I don't talk about other. I don't like talking about other niggas at all.
Okay.
I wouldn't fuck with DJ Academic because DJ Academic, he don't owe me no public apology.
Okay.
But the way that they paint pictures with me and shit on YouTube and all the bloggers always running and making these little fake ass documentaries about me and shit.
Okay.
All that shit came from DJ Academic, man. I was one of the first drill people he discussed when they kicked Durk in and put the murder case on me.
Okay.
He had a whole little theory on this little platform before he got mainstream and big. He don't owe me no public apology, but a nigga, like I told y'all, a nigga promote violence with your name all day. When a nigga saying you doing something with yourself, niggas don't create content to try to help you prosper or see that you change.
Okay.
In so many ways, a motherfucker would rather just bring a motherfucker down or I always dodge interviews because I'm always having problems with the law. My legal.
Bayzoo's a notorious criminal, always having problems with the law. Imagine always having problems with the law. The law and Allah. Imagine that. Bayzoo messing around having problem with the law and having problem with Allah also. He's a Muslim. Imagine that. Violent Muslim. Trigger happy pulling Muslim. Imagine that. Bayzoo, a.k.a. Mr. Stand Over You. Imagine that. He was so disrespectful, I have to admit. If you like this video, check him out. Yeah, they say crime don't pay, but I see him do it, though. I see him do it, though. Imagine that. Bayzoo. One of the realest out of Chicago. Imagine that. They said if you want to be real from out of Chicago, all you got to know is how to throw your life away. Imagine that. If you know how to throw your life away real fast, especially indulging the violence, then you're a hero in a sense. Imagine being a hero. At the bare minimum, you're a Chicago legend.
They shit bag now. But I'm still here, man. I survived, man. Like, you know, they say only the strong survive, man. So, you know, I'm still here. And alhamdulillah, I'm still here. But at the end of the day, I'm here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
That's get this again.
But I'm ready to go hard now with this music shit. I need a record deal now. That's the goal. The goal is to get me a record deal.
That's
the goal, man. I'm gonna leave the studio on. I want to get a record deal. But, you know, they say revenge is the dish best served cold.
He's a weed man too.
You know what I mean to that?
You know what nigga ain't gonna make no.
I mean, like, it's the sweetest when you let it die down, and then you, for like about 6 months to a year, you let it die down, then you hop out a bush on the motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Revenge is the dish best served cold.
So we about to clean this shit, huh? Ooh,
you know what I mean? And then it's, the best revenge is success.
Rap, one of them original block hustlers. Imagine being an original block hustler. Either way, Rap, he got his 44, 43 years right now. Either way. Rap, so you know what? He was sidelined. Imagine being sidelined. You know what that means? Hear what it means right here. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story. Rap said he's still trying to get out. He's hoping he's going to get out on appeal. What's the chance of that happening? Imagine that. Imagine Rap back on the streets. It's a crazy thing if you think about it.
The court app.
Okay.
On the court, I remember knowing that I probably was going to lose. You dig what I'm saying? I'm going to lose this motherfucker, man, because the judge is allowing so much info in that shit's been allowed in. Like, they using my music. They let Tez lie about a murder shit I was involved.
For those who don't know, Rap, he's locked up right now. He's from Philadelphia, from the Goonie gang. Rap, they say he's one of the best storytellers around. But the thing is, he's known for telling self-incriminating stories. Imagine telling self-incriminating stories. But let's get back to it. Will Rap ever get free again? He might.
And they know it was a lie. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you talk to, he lied and said a friend of mine named OBH Bertle was involved in the shooting, and he was the one that did it. And my thing is the DA, the federal agents know he was lying. They know Bertle ain't got nothing to do with it. Bertle never even been questioned for that. You know what I'm saying?
Rap saying he should be free right now. He's saying he's a nice person. He's a good guy. He just talks a good game. It's all made up. Rap said he doesn't indulge in violence at all. Is that the truth? I don't know.
So Tez lied, and the federal agents aided Tez on lying on Bertle. It's because Bertle's name is Bertle OBH. And Tez is kind of like, he lied to save somebody else, but he lied to make OBH look worse, like we was a violent gang or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Rap said OBH wasn't a violent gang at all, I have to admit. I thought they were too, I really did. Rap said most of those individuals from OBH, they're like wild animals. I mean, let me not say that. He's basically said, you know what? They're not normal people. He said, you know what? They're not normal people. What do you mean by that? I don't know, but that's what he said though.
So they was that the judge that making all this shit permissible when it shouldn't have been permissible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm in charge with drugs. Why this boy want to stand taking the jury talking about a murder? You know what I'm saying? We sit there like it's not a murder trial, it's a drug trial. This boy was describing murders that he's done. You know what I'm saying? And this is a fucking drug trial. So my thing is, you already taking the jury like we a violent group, and we ain't got no violence. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what's going on, Arab. He said he's not a violent group. They have no violence. He's a law-abiding citizen. He just talked violently, that's it. And he seemed so convincing, he really did, I have to admit. Is Arab making this up? I mean, is he making this up? One point in time, Arab said he controlled Philadelphia. Imagine that. Imagine controlling a place that you don't ever pay taxes at. Imagine that. Imagine saying I control Philadelphia, but I don't pay any taxes here. It's a terrible thing if you think about it. Okay.
Yeah, like in other indictments, we hear that they actually have murder listed in the indictment, and that wasn't actually something listed on yours, so it's kind of irrelevant.
So why is this guy talking about a murder in front of the jury? You dig what I'm saying? And they're using those diss tracks I had about another rapper, and they trying to say I was referring to somebody that got killed. It's like, what are you talking about? This is fucking rap beef this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's what Arab said he might be coming home soon. He said it's just one big misunderstanding. Is that the truth? I have to admit. Maybe. Arab, he doesn't seem like a violent person to me at all. What do I know? But let's get back to it. Okay.
They use our culture. And they flip it and bounce it and make it feel like I'm talking about drugs and violence. Like, say, a friend of mine got locked up for some drugs. I just made a rap like, yeah, my dog got locked up.
This call is from a federal prison.
I made a rap like, my dog got locked up for some work. And they say, this is what he talking about. He talking about that guy. You know what I'm saying? It is like insinuated.
So that's what's going on right there. Arab said one point in time, he used to run a drug organization. Imagine that. That's what he said. Now he's saying, you know what? It was all made up. Imagine making things up and people believe you. Like, hit the subscribe button. Let's get back to it. Arab, he said he's trying to be free. I have to admit, he was a really good rapper. He really was. Let's get back to it. Don't forget, he said he saw Skinny Me do it. Imagine that. I seen him do it.
Jury heard it, and the judge that it be permissible when it shouldn't have been permissible. You can't use my lyrics. I wrote that rap a year before the guy even got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how they was flipping me around. So I'm in trial. I kind of knew I'm going to lose. But in the federal system, you understand that you're going to lose. You understand that you get your relief on the appeal circuit. It's not like the state. The state, it takes people 10, 20 years to get an appeal. In the federal court, if you got a great issue, you can come back within a year or two after you get sentenced. You dig what I'm saying? On direct appeal, you know what I'm saying? If the issue good enough, and I got good enough issues, my lawyer represented Dante Stewart before, so my lawyer.
It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. Arab, he's been in there for a little while now. It's been longer than 2 years. Either his appeal didn't go through yet, or it might have, you know what? I don't know. But he's still in there. Imagine that. Arab was a married man, married with children. Arab told an unbelievable story. Once he got locked up, his wife ran away so fast. She said, Ab, I have to go. Ab said, where you going? She said, I'm somewhere where you're not. Imagine that. Imagine going somewhere he's not going.
Legally, my lawyer cannot cross-examine.
Okay.
My lawyer, wasn't supposed to be my lawyer if Taz got on the stand. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep, I hear that. Yep.
My lawyer, because my lawyer got a loyalty to Taz and me. You dig what I'm saying? So he can't cross-examine me. If you got co-defendants, if your lawyer represented any of your co-defendants, he can't represent you on this current trial. Represent them. I don't give a fuck if it's 20 years ago. If you got co-defendants and he represented any of them 20 years ago, he can't represent you. My lawyer represented Taz like a year prior. Year or two prior. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep, that's
conflict of interest. Imagine that, conflict of interest. That's what Arab is saying. He's still trying to get out. But either way, you know what? Is ARAB really violent though? I don't know. Have to admit. He's been to jail before for violent crimes. Imagine that. Imagine going to jail for violent crimes before and still you say you're not violent. Imagine that. How does that work? I don't know.
A conflict of interest.
It's a conflict of interest, exactly. But basically, I got to get a whole new trial just because of that. That's why I was saying, don't get deterred. Don't get discouraged or distraught when you hear the sentence they're trying to give me. Because I got to get a whole new trial because my lawyer wasn't supposed to represent me if Taz got on the stand. He wasn't supposed to he can't cross-examine Taz. I did get a fair trial because my lawyer can't ask him all the questions he can ask him. You can't cross-examine the way you're supposed to cross-examine.
Okay.
So I got to get a whole new trial. After they sentence me, I'm going to put the motion in and they got to grant me and get me a whole new trial.
Unfortunately, ARAB, he didn't get that brand new trial. He was so wrong. I have to admit, a lot of these criminals, they're usually not that smart. They're usually wrong about a lot of things. ARAB, he just joined the list of criminals who are not that smart. I mean, you know what? Maybe he still get his appeal. I don't know.
Ab, yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. There's a couple different things right in that alone.
What's that?
But Ab, I wanted to ask you, were you there actually the day when Dark Low was escorted out of the courtroom?
Yeah, I was in the courtroom, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember that?
John Taz didn't want to testify if Dark Low was in the courtroom. So they went and escorted him out.
Yeah, that should.
It was other witnesses that didn't testify that was on there.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff it says, man, that people don't understand. Like, all right, let's say Trendsetter Shady.
Okay.
He had a statement on us. Like, he really.
Here's the thing right here. Being a criminal, you realize that, you know what? You made a bad decision. Once you go to jail, you realize there's no such thing as friends. There's only individuals who probably mess with you for the moment. Imagine messing with somebody for the moment. But either way, they got ARAB the right way. He said he's not violent, though. I'm going to play a video after this. And ARAB, he's talking so violently. He really is. I have to admit, I got a little scared even watching the video. Imagine that. Imagine getting scared just watching the video.
He wrote a statement on us.
Okay.
He did an interview on us, like he told on us. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, since they wasn't going to use him at our trial, they took out for your discovery, discoveries like your evidence in your case. They give them to you, right? But they take them back every day. You know what I'm saying? They give them to you on disc. So they take them back from the inmates every day.
Okay.
So when they gave us discovery and we seen a Trendsetter Shady statement, the DA rushed over to the jail and took all our discs from us so they could take his statement off of it so nobody can't copy it or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Trendsetter Shady also told on his friends out of town.
Okay.
But in the page, they got a lot of shit redacted. So he used that, like, see, they got this crossed out, they got that crossed out. That's how they made it up. That boy lying. That boy got a statement on us. He ain't got a statement on them.
Okay.
So, yeah,
This call is from a federal prison.
Yeah.
I had to.
As you can see, ARAB, he's in a different situation right now. He's trying to be free. He's been in there for a few years now, many years now. It's a good chance he might not get out until he served his entire time. Imagine that. I have to admit, a whole lot of individuals from the feds don't really beat the appeal. Imagine beating your appeals from the feds. A terrible thing it really is. Basically saying these individuals don't know what they're talking about. Imagine that. Imagine they don't know what they're talking about. Let's get back to it, though. I have to admit, the streets of Philly is different now since AR has been gone. It really is.
Gilly's a good guy, so
okay.
You call Gilly. 9 times 10, nobody gonna bother you because ain't nobody gonna bother Gilly. He cool.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, if in Philly, man, you know what they do, check and shit. I was thinking about starting doing it, like make people check in with me because at the end of the day, when you come to my city, you call other rappers. I guess you feel like that's enough. And being done cool with some of these rappers, fuck it, man, go ahead, it's enough. But if I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you come to Philly and call a rapper beside me, there's no rapper in the city will stand in my way from taking your shit. They're begging me not to take it, But they can't. If I say I'm taking it, get out of my way. They don't get out of my way. I'm gonna take the shit. You know what I'm saying? If I was on that, if I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, no rapper can stop me. You know what I'm saying? Second that shit, we don't exercise that. We're not bullies, man. I'm not out here trying to bully somebody. I say chain or rob a guy. I get my own money. That's not what I'm on. But there's a level of respect that I think a motherfucker gotta have when they come to your city. So even if y'all not get with me, you get with another artist, I'm cool with that because pay some type of homage to somebody. You dig what I'm saying? I don't got to know the artist, but you came here, you got on the camera.
But either way, Air Rap, he's not a violent person. It was only entertainment purposes. That was it. Imagine that. Is that the truth? I don't know. Either way, he did sound very convincing. Imagine sounding very convincing.
It's the OB shit.
I know, man.
You know what I mean? But
This shit a little hard.
Goonie gang shit. My little brother and CeeLo Ryder that stay moving.
This nigga feel like a 7.
I'm saying go. My niggas saying go. Yeah, they shot me, but it was on some shit like.
That shit flow like.
Now you woke up with monsters. I was asleep. I was on chill. I was getting money.
Hey, I might need
I
a
was
14
fucking
to
bitches.
this. This is like some hay, man.
But at the end of the day,
This shit
I'm
good.
in zombie land right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. Got my man Rick right here. Y'all know what time it is. You know, we getting busy. You know what I'm saying?
You lucky you don't
We get busy, man. That's what they want. They get what they want now.
He's receiving a lot of love all
It's
on
my
the net.
first block here, and you know, I want to say I appreciate all the love I was getting when I was in the hospital. You know what I mean? They shit bag. I had a shit bag now, but I'm still here, man. I survived, man. Like, you know, they say only the strong survive, man. So you know, I'm still here, and alhamdulillah, I'm still here. But at the end of the day, I'm here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Still shine, still get to
Hey,
this.
I don't get this again either.
But I'm ready to go hard now with this music shit. I need a record deal now. That's the goal. The goal is to get me a record deal.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave the studio on. I want to get a record deal. But, you know, they say revenge is the dish best served cold.
Look, yeah, he's a weed man too.
You know what I mean to that?
You know what I mean? He gonna make no
I mean, like, it's the sweetest when you let it die down, and then you for like about 6 months to a year, you let it die down, then you hop out a bush on the motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Revenge is the dish best served cold.
So we
Man.
about to clean this shit up. Ooh,
You know what I mean? And then it's the best revenge is success.